Hello, everyone. I'm Diana Shaw. I'm the clinical supervisor of the Kid Squad program at Child Saving Institute in Omaha, Nebraska. And today I'm going to talk to you about a book that I co-created called Half Hidden, a book to help children decipher emotions beneath the mask. So myself and a coworker of mine, Michelle Halpine, constructed this for children in early childhood who are going to be figuring out social emotional skills and kind of cluing into emotions that their peers, their caregivers are emoting beneath a mask. And so that's kind of a new thing. And we thought they might need a little help with that. So when you open up your book, we start out with background information, which just lets us know everything you guys though we already know. That we are wired to have relationships, that we don't do well if we don't have that in our lives. Fascinatingly, newborn babies within minutes, within the first hour, and within even just a portion of that first hour, they find human faces the most interesting thing to look at over any other item that's in their world. That's fascinating. And then that we know that reading people's facial clues and cues are essential pieces of survival. We need to know what's going on. We use those as clues to figure out what we need to do and how to stay safe, as well as how to respond and kind of just what's going on. And we also know that there are cultural differences. And one thing that I found interesting in doing some research for this project was in one study, it showed that they had American subjects versus Japanese subjects looking at these different facial expressions. And the Americans used the mouth more to determine what that emotion was, whereas the Japanese individuals were focused on the eyes. And so that's really big information for us to know, because we are trying to look at what's happening under the mask to figure out what's going on with people. So definitely why this book is important, or things such as this are important. So here's the basics. You're gonna have this book, you're gonna show it to the children or child that you're working with or hanging out with. Maybe it's even your child or students. And then you're just gonna read the feeling on the page. And then you're going to start with, we've built this so that on each side you have a masked expression and an unmasked expression. So you're going to start by reading the word, and then you're going to look over here on the left side and you're going to describe what's going on above the mask. Then you'll move over to the right hand side and show kind of the missing piece, like what else was there? Well, look what was behind that mask. We see an open mouth, we see a smile, we see teeth. That was what was under the mask. And so you're going to do that for each of these emotions. And then after you've done this once, twice, with whomever you're going to use it for, then you can start doing things a little differently. So you can jazz it up a little. You might go in a different sequence in the book. You can cover up the word, put a little post-it over the word, cover up the side that has no mask, and then try and have kids guess, which one was this? Oh yeah, how did you know? And so you're going to talk about all that. Now, in the book, there's also extension ideas. So you're going to be able to look at all of these and try them out. There's even a little test here at the bottom for you to see how good you are at just deciphering what's going on when people emote different things just at the top, upper face stuff. So I am going to stop here on describing the book and what you can do, and I'm going to put that into action and show you what it's going to be like to use with a child in early childhood, and then I will do one of the extension activities with a couple of kiddos. So see you in a moment. All right, I am back with a small audience. So we are going to read our story. It's called Half Hidden. And Everly, look what's going to happen today. We're going to talk about something that you've seen a lot of. What's this little girl wearing on her face?
She's trying to wear a mask.
She's wearing her mask. Now, this is what we're going to talk about in my book. We're going to talk about what she's feeling and how we know when she's wearing a mask what she's feeling. So look at this picture of this little girl. This word says happy. Do you see her? You see her with her cool mask on, and she looks happy. Do you see her eyes?
Mhm.
And we can see part of her nose, and we can see her eyebrows. Can you touch your eyebrows? That's right, that's where your eyebrows are. Now look what happens. There's a big part of being happy that we missed with the mask on. Look at her mouth. What's her mouth doing?
He doesn't have a mouth.
She doesn't have a mask on this side. What's her mouth doing on this side? She's smiling. You're right. She's smiling, but when her mask is on, we can't see it. That's tricky. Let's see another one. Oh, wow. This one's different. Can you see this one? Okay, so this word says sad. On this side, do you see him in his mask?
Yeah.
And do you see his eyes? Oh, his eyes look like they're kind of drooping a little. They're looking down. Oh, his eyebrows are slumped down. They look like this. Sad. But look, when you take his mask off, what do we see under there that we didn't see before?
Mhm.
His mouth. He's frowning. Can you frown in your sad face? Oh, that's so sad. That's right. That's what sad looks like with a mask. Are you ready for this one? Look at this one. What is that kid doing? This word is silly. This has an extra clue. We can see hands. Now, if I was going, what would you think? You'd think, man, she's being silly. With his mask on, we don't know what he's doing underneath, but look at his eyes. His eyes are open wide. Can you do that? And look, under his mask, surprise! His mouth is open wide and he's sticking his tongue out. Did we see that? You're sticking your tongue out too. You're being silly. Let's do one more and then we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna pick a good one. Okay, let me see. Oh, I think look at this one. Okay, this word says surprise. Oh, please work with me for a minute. This is very important. We'll play our game next. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I know, it's so exciting. We're doing something totally new right now. One more. Let me see one more. This one says surprise. Now look at his face. We don't know what's going on under there. We can just see his eyes and his eyebrows, but I see his eyebrows are up really high. Like you're doing it right now. And if we go, whoop, and his mask isn't on, look what his mouth was doing under there.
Yeah.
Surprise! Let's look surprised. Can you show them your surprise face? Look at the camera. Very good. All right, we're gonna pause for a minute and then we're gonna play a game. Okay, we are back, and this time we're gonna do one of our extension activities. So we're gonna mask up. Everybody's got on their mask. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna play a silly game, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, leave it on. I know it's tough. We gotta leave it on over our nose because our germs come off and out if we don't. So you know what? You can go first. You can go first. What I want you to do is to make a face. You show me a feeling under your mask. Don't touch your mask. Hold my hands. Okay. Oh, what do you think it is? Let's see it. Show them. What's your face? Do it again. I think it's happy. It was. Oh, sorry. You want to keep it back on or you want to take it off?
I'll take it off.
Okay, you can take it off. We're still practicing. All right, now we're going to look at Bubba's. Now, Bubba, oh, look at Bubba's face. What do you think he's doing under his mask? What's he doing? What feeling is he feeling? Look at his eyes. His eyes are kind of, they look like this. Oh, and his eyebrows are making a point. What do you think he's feeling? What do you think?
I don't know. He's grumpy.
He looks grumpy. You're right. I think he's angry. Bubba, are you angry? Oh, he was angry. Now remember when we're just playing a game right now, but if we are at school or we are at the store, we can't take our masks off just to look behind them. But we're playing a game right now, so that's okay. I've got mine on still, and I'm going to make a face, and we're going to see if you guys can guess. Are you ready? Okay, here it goes.
Shocked. Is it shocked, Mom?
What do you think?
You're happy.
I was scared. I tricked you both. See, it is hard to tell what's going on under people's masks. That's why we have a book to read about it, and that's why we're practicing. Nice job, guys.
We're going to play another game.